Today I have packed light, half into my summer gear and half winter. I am using the Lanshan 1. Let's just hope it's not too windy tonight. Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. I am back out in the Lake District, somewhere I haven't been before, so it's totally new to me. I've parked the car at Wasdale Head. I've not parked the car there before. If you wanted to know where the most picturesque part of the lakes is, I would say it was this. It's definitely the most epic. It's fantastic. Anyway, I'm on my way towards Pillar and I've set off late. It's about, I'm not actually sure, it's about 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, something like that. Because I didn't want to get there too early. Sundown is around 8:30. Incidentally, the drive into Wasdale Head is absolutely horrific. People drive like maniacs. So if you're doing the drive, be careful. So just up there on the left, you can see Doorhead Screes. They say it's better to go up that way than down that way. I may come down that way, I may not. I might just come back down the way I've came and save the rest of the Wainwrights up here for another day. From here, I'll be heading up Black Seal Pass at the end of the Ennerdale Valley on my way up to Pillar. Also today, I have packed minimalistic. I'm travelling quite light, so I should get up pretty quick, although I'm not particularly in a rush. Half into my summer gear and half winter. The main difference being the tent. I am using the Lanshan 1 today and not the Hilleberg Solo. Let's just hope it's not too windy tonight. If it is, it doesn't matter, because on the top of Pillar there are some rock formations, i.e. windbreaks. I might have just built one of them up to help me tent brave the wind. Well, I'm really surprised as well. It's a Friday and it's an Easter weekend. It was busy in the Wasdale Head, around that area, very busy, but out here on the fells, quiet. And the weather is fantastic as well. Absolutely beautiful weather. It's a little bit warm at the moment, but I think when I get a bit further up, I'll get a lovely refreshing breeze, a welcomed breeze. Today I haven't got any water with me. I do have, however, a litre of Lucozade Sport, which I think will be nice and refreshing on the way up. I've got it in the pack, so it should stay nice and cool. I will have to get some water on the way up, but I think I'll get that at the last possible place. There is a stream that runs up Black Seal Pass, which hopefully I'll get some nice fresh water. Not sure how much yet. I may get about a litre or a litre and a half. That will add 1.5 kilograms to my pack. Needs must, because there is no water at the top of Pillar. So there's a lovely little spout here to get my water. So I'm going to get my water from it, and then I'm on my way up to the top. I'm just about at Kirkfeld Crags, which is the first bit out of the way, and then it's on to up to Pillar there. I'm going to get this water. That's the first steep bit over with. Now I'm starting the final climb up to Pillar. So the next time I speak to you, I'll be at the top, hopefully. I just noticed something. I think it might be time for some new shoes. Seeing the state of these, man, dropping a bit. Still waterproof though, so they're all good for now. Anyway, I'm going to get me up here, and then I'm going to see you at the top, because I just want to get up now. I'm pretty much knackered. It's a canny climb. Anyway, see you in a second. Just taking a little breather. Almost at the top. What a beautiful view. Just look at that. That's, see everything from here. Absolutely stunning. It's definitely a must do. Oh. Finally, we're at the top of Pillar, and it's a big one. Don't mind saying, I'm absolutely knackered, and it's nice and clear. The wind is a little bit chilly, so I'm going to have to think very carefully about where I pitch this tent. I do have a rather large windbreak here, so this will be alright for sitting in, I'm guessing. The wind is blowing that way, so I don't know how good that windbreak's going to be. After the trig point. Over here you do have a little windbreak, but it's facing the wrong way. I could put my tent in there. There is another windbreak just over the other side here. Oh, there you go. This one's the right way around, but it's not big enough to put a tent in, unfortunately. Nice little one. I could maybe sit in there tonight. Or if you look down here, there's a canny drop. I think it's Pillar Rock down here. Yeah, there you can see it just there. I ain't going down there. I watched some other people go down there earlier, off their heads. So the trig point is over there. It is fairly breezy on the top of here, but I think I know where I'm going to pitch the tent, and it's just off to this side. It's nice and flat, and for some reason the wind isn't as bad here. I don't think it makes any difference where I put the tent. If I'm camping on the top, it's going to be a little bit windy. I think the Lanchan's are right up to about 40 mile an hour at a push, but this is where I'm going to put it. And you've got a lovely view. Just look at that. There's a little bit of a drop just down here into the Ennerdale Valley. Beautiful, lovely clarity today. Anyway, I'm going to get the tent put up. I need to get in it and get some warm clothes on because my core's a little bit cold, so I need to get warm. Once I'm warm, I can come out the tent, I'll be fine. It's just, you know, when you're hot when you're walking and then you cool down and you need to really get some warm gear on and get warm. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Let's get this tent up. Well, when the wind dies down, it's quite warm. Anyway, I've got my tent up, and there she is. The Lanshan 1, first time this year I've used it, and it is still April, but almost May. Easter, and it's still a little bit chilly and a bit windy, but I think if the wind stays like this, it should be alright. The forecast says it's going to be like this. Maybe get some gusts up to 30, which the Lanshan will struggle with, I think, but it is what it is. I am going to have to put some stuff in there, like my air mattress and my sleeping bag. I'm going to get in and get all my warm gear on, get warm, and then I'm going to have a cup of tea, I think. Okay then, so today I am in the Lanshan 1 by, well, I can't remember the name of it now. The brand, I know you get lots of these different brands. I think it is FUL gear. I got it off Amazon, about £160, £150 I think they are. Awesome tent. I wish I'd gotten the 2-man one, but this one's lighter. Anyway, I'm hoping it copes with the wind. A few changes inside as well. I haven't got my insulated foil mat. Weight I don't need to carry. I am using my Big Agnes Rapide insulated air mattress, and this sleeping bag is the Nature Hike CWZ400. It's a down sleeping bag. It's not particularly warm. It does have some bollocks there, which is not actually true. I have got to wear with it. Inside I've got some down trousers, and I have some leggings as well, and plenty of warm stuff to keep us warm. So it's actually warming up a little bit. I'm nice and warm. I've got all my warm stuff on. The tent is up. I've had a Scotch egg, not just any Scotch egg. It was a Morrison's one, and it's the ultimate Scotch egg with the soft yolk. I've had 2 of them. I've got another 2 there. A couple of the little snacks, and I've got porridge for in the morning. If I wanted, I might pack up in the morning and go, and then have my porridge on the way down or when I get the car. I don't normally eat breakfast first thing in the morning. I do have 2 little tippling things of whiskey, monkey shoulder Not a lot though, just a little bit. I've got enough there to make 2 cups of tea. And I did get water on the way up, enough to make some tea and drinking water for dry mouth during the night. Yeah, so if you want to have a look over here, the sun is going down, but it seems to be getting a bit warmer. On the summit of Pillar, you've got this trig point, and just over there you can see the Scafell range, and that big Lego block there is Great Gable, and on the left of that is Green Gable. A beautiful, I've never looked at it from this side angle before. Just in front of us as well, you do have Kirtvell. Well, I think I made the right decision bringing the Lanshan 1. I wanted to be lightweight, and it is getting warmer. I don't think it's quite warm enough for it, and it is fairly windy, but I still think I made the right decision. The problem is you get too used to using a robust tent like a Hilleberg Solo, and you feel comfortable in it. It's nice and big, it's strong, you know it's going to go up against any wind that's chucked at it. And then it starts to get warmer and the weather gets a bit better, and you want to hike further, and you want your gear to be lighter, so you change over to a lighter tent, like a trekking pole tent like this. You sometimes wish you had your sturdier tent because you're worried about it collapsing in the wind. However, I think this will be fine, and it's all in the mind. Wow. So I'm sitting in one of these little stone windbreaks on the summit of Pillar in the Lake District National Park, and the views are just epic. I'm actually looking over at Ennerdale Water, and it's got the sun bouncing off it. It looks absolutely stunning. This is a part of the lakes I haven't actually been in before, the Pillar Range. I was thinking about doing a few of them and doing a 2-nighter. Unfortunately, I'm going on holiday next week, so I've got a lot to do. Tenerife for some much needed sun and warmth. Although, when I'm away, it's going to be warm here, apparently. I should be editing this video whilst I'm on holiday, along with another one, so they'll be released roughly the same time, or within a few days. Just got a little bit of whiskey, and it's Monkey Shoulder with a little hint of Tennessee honey whiskey in. I don't know, I like to make my own blends. I'm into my whiskies. I might do a video about whiskies actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit and watch the sun go down here. It's just beautiful. I'm shaded from the wind. The tent is way over that way. I hope it doesn't blow away. I'll be knackered if it does, because it's on the edge of a cliff. So it is very windy. I think it's probably around about 25, maybe 30, maybe 35 miles an hour, and the odd gust, and maybe a little bit higher. I only brought the front and back guidelines, ropes, but I did bring extra pegs. So in the area, the prevailing wind, I have 2 pegs on either side, and obviously the guideline on the front and the guideline on the back, and the pegs are pretty much solid in as well, so hopefully it's going to be alright. I guess we'll see during the night. Anyway, it's cold, I'm getting in here. So I'm in my sleeping bag now, in the tent, out of the wind. It is fairly windy, and it's time for some bait. I'm going to have these Scotch eggs from Morrison's. the best. 2 ultimate Scotch eggs with soft set yolk. I'm going to have to show you how much they are because you wouldn't believe it if I told you. So 2 Scotch eggs, I mean, yeah, they are nice, but look at the price. Look at the price, man. £4. £4 for 2 Scotch eggs, so that's £2 for a Scotch egg. An egg's only 23 pence or something. Anyway, let's hope they're nice. I know they're nice. But this is all I've got. There you go. Yummy. Very nice. Well, good morning. I survived the night. It didn't half get windy last night and I was worried about the tent collapsing. But it didn't, it held out. So in the end it wasn't a mistake. I survived. In hindsight, I probably should have chose a different tent. I would have felt more secure. This is definitely a summer tent. It done really well. The wind did get up exceptionally high. I thought I was going to have to pack up, but I just put me earplugs in and went to sleep and took the chance. I need a cup of tea. It's very claggy outside. It's raining, you know, the usual. So it'll be descending in the clag. Oh, nice cup of tea. So I'm going to have this cup of tea. I haven't decided whether I'm going to have my porridge yet or not. I might have that at the car when I get down. Yeah, I'm going to have this cup of tea, then I'm going to pack this tent up, get my gear away. You know, anybody who goes wild camping regularly in all kinds of weather will know this sensation when you first wake up and you're so comfortable in your tent. Outside's raining, windy, claggy, and you've had a look outside and you know how warm, comfortable it is in your tent. And you don't want to get out. It's just nice. You could stay here all day and just chill. But you cannot, obviously. You've got to get up. But you'll know what kind of feeling I'm talking about. Those who do wild camping. Anyway, I'm going to finish this cup of tea, get up and get this tent away. But as you can see, it's very foggy, and this is where you've got to be careful coming down. I don't know where the cloud base is, probably around about 400 metres. Sometimes it's surprising, you just all of a sudden you're out of the clag. But for now, I'm in the clag. The wind's pretty cold, and I didn't bring me gloves for the simple reason I thought it was going to be really nice. Should have brought some. A lesson to be learned, I think. So anyway, I'm going to make my way down here. That brings us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop us a like, think about subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one.